Hello everyone, in today's video we are doing another review and it's for the highly anticipated TLV Dinos and TLVN Ferrari F40. So if you have noticed during the intro, the Ferrari Dino belongs to the Tomica Limited Vintage or TLV for short, and the Ferrari F40 belongs to the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo series with the difference in the word Neo. If you're like me that doesn't know their cars well and in depth to the year it was made, this difference in the word could set us up because TLV series focuses on the pre-70 cars and TLVN focuses on the post-70s cars. That's as far as I know for the difference between TLV and TLVN. So let me know in the comments below if you know or think why they set the period at pre-70s and post-70s. Let's look at the two Ferrari Dino 246 GT and 246 GTS. On the front of the box, we can see the car's outline and a significant difference in the headlights, which I'll touch on a little bit later. And on the sides, you can see clearly that the 246 GT's box has a Type M while the GTS is just that. On the back is the usual Japanese information and a note on the Ferrari licensing along with the Ferrari official product holographic sticker. On the both sides is just the model name. Let's look at the top of the box and you can see that the back engine compartment can be lifted as well since the GTS variant does not come with a roof. On the bottom of the box, it is just the car side view outline, and now let's get it out. Once you open the box, you'll be greeted with an explanatory note by Takukawa Hidenori in Japanese, which I can't read. Let's take that out and look at the bottom of the inner box. So for the GT, it comes with the roof and the GTS doesn't. So they provided the convertible top as an additional accessory alongside the side mirrors. For the top and the side of the inner casing, it is just blank. The very nice chrome mirrors or accessories are normally at the bottom of the inner plastic case holding the car. Let's put them aside for now as I do not plan to put them on. For all TLV and TLVNs, the cars come with this thin plastic sheet to separate the car from the inner casing. I'm guessing it's there so that your car doesn't get stuck to it. So these two are really very nice and they come with some little suspension and rubber wheels. On the front, you can see the GTS with its headlights not actually covered like the real thing. I love the fact that they use a plastic cover for the lights of the GT variant. Also on the front, it's super small. There isn't any standard Ferrari horse badge, but instead it is the Dino badge because Enzo wants to brand it differently. On the sides, you can see the fuel tank area, and let's move on to the rear. Those license plate here so you can put on your own. Very nice exhaust pipes and that small little GT badge on the right. The special point about both of them is the fact that you can lift up the back part to review a fantastic view of the engine. It's a little bit tough to lift it up, so normally I just flip it over and there it goes. Okay, I can't get mine to stay lifted, so you can check out this image from the official Tomitech website. And for the base, it's just the usual stuff. So now let's move on to the F40. I wanted to own a F40 so much so that I bought a Burago F40 in black just before Tomy announced they are going to do a F40 in TLVN. So similarly, the F40 from Burago also has the Ferrari official product hologram sticker. Let's take that out and put it aside for now. The front and back of the box, you have probably seen it everywhere, so let's move on to the bottom. It is the side view outline of the F40 showing the front and back cowl are interactive and movable. But if you noticed here, the front cowl is actually going lower than F40 itself. I'll do a test later to see if it touches the ground. Let's take it out of the box now. Go! Same design style as the other two Dinos. Once you open up the box, you'll be greeted with the intro paper. So the F40 does not come with any accessories, but note that there is a yellow colored variant sold out there through the Takara Tomy online mall as well, but I don't really like the F40 in yellow, so I didn't get it. So let's check out the million-dollar question first. Does the front cowl touch the ground? I have here a very thin piece of plastic sheet which came with the F40. I'm going to put it below the front near the wheels area. So as you can see, it is not pulling the car itself, which means the car is not held back by the sheet itself. But if we were to lift up the front cowl, and by pulling the sheet very slowly and carefully, you can see that the F40 is actually being pulled by the force applied in the front by the plastic sheet, which means yes, it is touching the ground. Not many people notice that, and if you own a TLVN F40, be very careful with it when you decide to lift up the front. So this does not come with any suspension. The front lights are covered by plastic, a very nice touch compared to Big Brother here from Burago. As you can see, it is painted or printed. Unlike the Dinos, this comes with the signature Black Horse Ferrari badge resting in front or on the middle. So on both sides there is the small little silver rectangle, but only on this side of the spoiler can we see a F40 embossing. Now let's look at the rear. So from the rear you can see that Tomy actually made this after the Japanese variant of the F40 instead of the European version where the signal lights are on the outside, instead of the Japanese one where they have the yellow signal lights on the inside. This comes with the empty license plate and the Ferrari badge, super nice design exhaust, and the well balanced spoiler. Next, let's look at the lifting mechanism. At first, when I got mine and was playing with it, I thought that the back part was defective as I couldn't get it to stay and it just keeps dropping down. So what I did was pushing it with a little bit more strength all the way, even though it felt like it has reached the max, and now it stays. As advertised, it really does lift up and show you a lot of details which are really fancy, but I'm not so well versed in car parts, so let's move on. On the bottom base, it's kinda empty, standard Tomica and Tomy logos, 1/64 scale, F40 and some licensing info. Personally, F40 is my number one in the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo collection, and I love it. So that's all my friends. So do you guys wanted to buy this newly released Ferrari before my video? Did it make you want to buy it more, or did it just make you hesitate? So if you have any thoughts, you can let me know in the comments as well. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I do. Until the next video, bye!